So the Prowlers getting ready to take on Canyon in this by-district game. We're broadcasting on KFST AM 860, KFST 94.3 FM tonight, KFSTradio.com on our website, and also we're broadcasting on our YouTube page, KFST AM FM with video tonight. So be sure and tune in any way you can to the Prowlers tonight. If you're not here, we've got a pretty big crowd so far. It's rather a long trip from Fort Stockton, about 3.25 hours. But the Prowlers going to take on the Lady Raiders in by-district tonight. And the Lady Raiders are coached by Brooke Walthall. They are 20-11 overall. They were 11-3 in that Northern District, District 4-4A, and they were the third-place team. Canyon was the first-place team in that district. They're playing in the big school division in the playoffs. The second-place team was Canyon West Plains, and they're playing in the big school division as well. Canyon Randall was third in that district, and they're playing in the small school division here against Fort Stockton tonight. And then I believe the other team was Pampa, and they're playing Greenwood in the playoffs. So we should have 4 playoff games altogether out of our district being played tonight. 2 of them being played in Friendship, as I believe Andrews plays Canyon in the 6 o'clock game, and at 7:30, I believe it's Seminole and Canyon West Plains. Not sure where Greenwood is playing tonight. But we do have a big game scheduled for tonight right here on KFST, AM and FM, and KFSTradio.com as our Prowlers, 17-16 overall, 4-6 in District 3-4A, the fourth-place team, taking on the Randall Lady Raiders. And our team, coached by Curtis Bishop, and we have made the playoffs both years under Coach Bishop. All right, we'll be back. We've got the rosters for both ball clubs from Brownfield. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Get enrolled today for the My Rewards program at Amistad Motors. Earn points that can be used not only in service, but also to purchase accessories. For every new vehicle, you can earn up to 10,000 points, which can go towards oil changes or any other service you might need. Amistad Motors, 2110 West Dickinson. Call 336-9000. Do you know where you can get a great lunch special for a very affordable price? At Bienvenido's Mexican food restaurant, of course. Their lunch special is served Monday through Friday during lunchtime. Monday is the grilled chicken salad. Tuesday is the taco plate. Wednesday, it's Bienvenido's nachos. Thursday, it's the hamburger basket. And Friday, it's the enchilada plate. You can come by Monday through Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. for a delicious Mexican-style breakfast. Bienvenido's open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 405 West Dickinson.
Buck's Loop Center is located at 310 West Dickinson in Fort Stockton. They feature quick oil changes, multi-point vehicle checks, inspection stickers, and fuel filters for all vehicles, specializing in mobile oil but with Motorcraft also in stock. Buck's Loop Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Remember, for reasonable prices and great service, it's Buck's Loop Center, 310 West Dickinson, Fort Stockton. They hope to serve you on every oil change.
The Pecos County State Bank has been serving Fort Stockton, Pecos County, and the surrounding area since 1926 with local, customer-friendly banking services. They also have branches in Sanderson, Sierra Blanca, and Van Horn. The Pecos County State Bank is proud to support the Fort Stockton Panther and Prowler sports teams by sponsoring sports broadcasts on KFST and sponsoring video streaming services with the radio broadcast on YouTube. Go Panthers and Prowlers from the Pecos County State Bank. All the bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
All right, we're back here in Brownfield tonight. A beautiful facility. This Brownfield gym is fairly new, only a couple of years old, and it really is one of the premier gymnasiums in West Texas. Brownfield has won 3 state basketball championships, 2 in girls basketball and 1 in boys basketball. And so they have a pretty strong basketball tradition here in Brownfield. All right, so now let's take a look at the Canyon Randall Lady Raiders. And they, I think, prefer to be just called Randall. But they're out of the Canyon area, but they're the Randall Lady Raiders, coached by Brooke Walthall. They are 20-11 overall and 11-3 in District 4-4A. and they were the third-place team, and they're in the small school division. Of course, when you get to the playoffs, the 4 playoff teams out of each district divide into Division I and Division II, depending on enrollment. And so that's the reason Canyon Randall is playing Fort Stockton. We're in the small school division, and Greenwood, out of our district, is playing Pampa. And in the big school division, Seminole is playing Canyon West Plains tonight. And then I believe it's Andrews playing Canyon. And those games both being played in Friendship tonight, not too far away from here. All right, the Randall Lady Raiders, 20-11 overall, 11-3 in the district. And by the way, earlier in this season, I believe on December 28th, they did play. The Lady Raiders played Seminole, which is a common team that we faced, and they beat Seminole by 3 points. That was in the Whataburger tournament up in the Fort Worth area. So the Randall Lady Raiders will present, I'm sure, a very big test here for the Prowlers tonight. A 5'6" sophomore guard. They will have Carmela Guerrero, number 2. And here's a starter for them, 5'7" sophomore guard, number 5, Kenna Thomas. Another starter for Randall will be number 10, a 5'10" senior guard. That's Layla Romero. Another starter for Randall, number 11, a 5'6" senior guard, Avery Taylor. And number 12, another starter for Canyon Randall. This will be a 5'5" senior guard, Sadie Sanchez. And number 13 is a 5'9" sophomore forward, Azariah Gillum. Number 21, a 5'9" freshman guard, Reese Haggard. Number 22, a 5'5" sophomore guard, Tatum Gibson. And number 23 is a 5'9" sophomore forward, Haley Hedrick. And number 24 is another starter for Randall, a 5'10" senior forward, Tanera Gray. So those are the Lady Raiders. Looks like they have 10 players on their roster for tonight's ball game. All right, now let's take a look at the Fort Stockton Prowlers. A junior guard, Theodowie Slot, is number 1. She's a starter. And also number 2, a senior guard, Lizeth Robles. Number 3 is a sophomore point guard and a starter, Valeria Marquez. Number 4 is a senior guard, Demaya Vaughn. And number 5 for Fort Stockton is a junior guard, Diem Inestrosa. Number 11 is a senior guard and forward. That's Carissa Salmon. Also number 12 is a junior guard and a starter, Victoria Maldonado. Number 13, a sophomore guard, Lauren Gonzalez. And number 15 is a sophomore center, Brenna Downing. Number 20 is a freshman guard, Adaina Sanchez. Number 21, a junior forward and a starter, Kimbry Norman. Number 23, a sophomore guard and forward and a starter, Kaylin Reeves. And a number 40 is a senior forward, Aubrey Jones. So we're getting ready for the start of this ball game tonight between Fort Stockton and Randall in by-district play from Brownfield High School here on KFST, AM and FM, KFSTradio.com in Fort Stockton, and on our website, YouTube, KFST, AM, FM. We'll be back in just a moment with the start of tonight's ball game. The Steakhouse Restaurant announces the addition of a very affordable express lunch, served Monday through Friday from 11 to 2, priced at only $7.99. It's fast and affordable with perfect portions. The lunch choices include 2 cheese enchiladas with rice and beans, 2 beef tacos with rice and beans, 2 chicken flautas with rice and beans, half a quesadilla, beef or chicken with rice and beans, a chicken breast with long green chili, rice and cucumber salad, or a half chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and cucumber salad. Come by, sample the express lunch at the Steakhouse, 1100 West Dickinson. The First National Bank of Fort Stockton offers rock-solid banking services with a friendly staff and offers extended lobby hours. They're a full-service bank, and it's locally owned and operated, and they appreciate your business. First National Bank of Fort Stockton also operates Brave National Bank in Ira Ann. The First National Bank is proud to support the Fort Stockton Panther and Prowler athletic teams in all their competition and say, go Panthers and Prowlers. The friendly First National Bank of Fort Stockton, 1000 West Dickinson, member FDIC. At Ananda Sanitation in Fort Stockton proudly serves a large portion of West Texas with sanitation services, including the oil field for portable toilets, holding tanks, septic tank service, grease trap service, or large roll-off trash containers. Contact at Ananda Sanitation today by calling owner and operator Joe Angel at Ananda's at 432-336-3803. At Ananda Sanitation, a proud member of the Fort Stockton community, always supporting all the athletic and extracurricular activities in Fort Stockton schools.
Your dreams are what power our community. When it comes to buying a home, starting a business, or tools to help with everyday money management, Citibank is a proud community leader for your financial needs. From personal checking and lending solutions to mobile banking and a suite of business services, our goal is to help you achieve yours. Citibank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your funerals, Heritage Funeral Home of the Big Bend has some very important news. Now is the best time to plan for your eternity and take the financial burden off your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let them review it with you. At Heritage Funeral Home of the Big Bend, they'll work with you so that your final requests are personalized just for you. Call or come by today at 301 North Main or message them on Facebook. Need a quick, efficient oil change? M&J Fast Lube at 116 West Dickinson is here to serve you. Martine and Julia Ibarra invite you to stop by. They have great service and they offer auto oil and lube services with the top major oil brands. They also offer state inspections and vehicle washing and cleaning, or you can get your vehicle completely detailed. It'll look like you just bought it. That's M&J Fast Lube, 116 West Dickinson, supporting Panther and Prowler sports. Go Blue! M&J Trucking Services supports our Fort Stockton Panther and Prowler athletic teams and wants you to know that there's a locally owned and operated oilfield trucking company that can handle your vacuum truck and water hauling in the surrounding area. It's M&J Trucking in Fort Stockton, offering 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week vacuum truck and water hauling service. Contact M&J Trucking today at 290-4510. M&J Trucking, owned and operated by Martine Ibarra, proudly supporting the Fort Stockton Panthers and Prowlers.
All right, the player introductions are taking place, so we're just moments away now from getting this game started here in Brownfield tonight. Fort Stockton's Prowlers taking on the Randall Lady Raiders in by-district. By the way, tomorrow night, the Fort Stockton Panther basketball team will be in our last regular season district game in Monahans. That'll be tomorrow night. We'll be there to cover that one live. I believe that one is scheduled to tip off at 6:30 tomorrow evening in Monahans. So be sure and listen in for that one tomorrow night. The Fort Stockton Panthers are runners-up in the district right now. They're at 7-2. They're in second place. And Seminole is in first place. Looks like Seminole has clinched the district championship after their victory over Fort Stockton the other night on Friday night. And it was a great game. And right now we've got the Prowlers in by-district. Prowlers played a warm-up game against Wink. They were the district champs out of District 6 2A. And the Prowlers are playing a very tough team in that warm-up game, the Wink Lady Wildcats. All right, here are the Lady Raiders from Canyon. Tanera Gray will be in the center circle, a tall young lady. She is 5'10", and Kimberly Norman, a junior forward for the Prowlers. It is controlled by Canyon, but it's tipped out of bounds. So it will be Fort Stockton ball after Canyon tips that ball a little bit too far and out of bounds. Valeria Marquez will inbound near midcourt to Theata Wieslad. Here's Wieslad to Marquez over on the left side. Now to Maldonado. Here's Marquez out at the top of the key. Marquez, the bounce pass to Reeves in the right corner. And here's Marquez, and the ball goes out of bounds. Fort Stockton trying to move that ball near the lane to Marquez, and it sails out of bounds. And Randall gets the turnover, so Randall will have their first offensive possession. Here's Sadie Sanchez bringing it down for the Raiders. Back to Avery Taylor, and they go to the right side, back out to the top of the key to Tanera Gray. They go to the left wing. They put up a three, and that's no good. Rebound is by Canyon Sanchez. And she moves back out to the right wing, moves in for a mid-range jumper. That is no good. Rebound by Canyon. And Randall, they put up the jumper. That's no good. And the rebound by Kaylin Reeves. All right, here come the Prowlers after Canyon misses about 3 shots on that possession. Here's Marquez. Cross-court pass over to Reeves, who shoots the ball. It's short, no good. Kimberly Norman with the rebound. That's no good. And then Norman has another rebound and misses another shot. So both teams cold from the floor right now as we're scoreless. Here comes Sadie Sanchez trying to penetrate on the left side. Cross-court pass to the right. Here's a 3 put up. That is good by number 5, Kenna Thomas. A 3-point shot by Canyon Randall. And they lead here 3-0 over the Prowlers. Here's Valeria Marquez now out front for Fort Stockton. And she goes to Wieslad here in the near corner. Back to Norman. Now Maldonado works it inside, puts up the floater, and that is good by Victoria Maldonado. All right, so the Prowlers trailing by 1 now. It's a 3-2 score. Randall on top in the early going. Now they work it inside, and a double team there by the Prowlers. Nice job on the post, but there's the floater by Kenna Thomas, and that's good. And Randall leads now 5-2 here in the first quarter. Here's Theata Wieslad. Oh, and that's a batted pass, but we'll throw it away there. Valeria Marquez threw it away after the ball had been blocked out of bounds by Randall, so the Prowlers will have a turnover there, and it will be Sadie Sanchez and Carmela Guerrero in now for the Lady Raiders. Sanchez now brings it across the midcourt line for Canyon, for Randall. And that is a throwaway by the Raiders, and that will sail out of bounds. Turnover by Randall. 5:37 to go first quarter. Fort Stockton will inbound the ball with limited backcourt pressure. And here's Theata Wieslad. She gave up her dribble, now goes to Marquez, and Valeria goes to the right side. That ball tipped out of bounds by Sanchez for a Randall, and it will be Fort Stockton inbounding. Wieslad will inbound on the Fort Stockton baseline. And she inbounds it, but it's knocked out by Sadie Sanchez for Randall. Fort Stockton will get it back once again on our own baseline. It'll be Theata Wieslad inbounding. 5:25 to go first quarter. It's a 5-2 lead by Canyon, or Randall. And here's the shot by Marquez from a little bit behind the backboard. It's no good on a 3. And the rebound by Thomas for Randall. And here is a shot, waited on the defense to come down and over, and Tanera Gray makes the shot for Randall. And they lead the Prowlers 7-2 here in the first quarter. That's a steal, as looks like Kaylin Reeves lost the dribble a bit. They get the fast break. Looked like maybe a travel, but there is Gray overshooting the basket down underneath. A point-blank shot, and Fort Stockton has it back after the miss. Valeria Marquez tries to penetrate over on the left side. Oh, and that was a great idea, but the pass just a little overshot. Theata Wieslad found Valeria Marquez wide open, but overshoots her, and we turn it over. And she was wide open. Well, it's 7-2 Randall in the first quarter, 4:40 to go. Here comes Randall with Sanchez over to the right wing. Now they pass near the free throw line. Here's a 3 put up from the left side, and that is good by Layla Romero for Randall. And Randall with a couple of threes here in this first quarter now, and they lead it 10-2. Maldonado to Wieslad. Here's the bounce pass to Norman. And Norman, here is Reeves. They try to penetrate inside. Turned away. Here's Maldonado back out to Marquez. And now here is Maldonado back to Reeves, who's open for the 3, takes the shot. It's no good. And the rebound by the Lady Raiders. Well, a nice look at the 3, and there's another 3 put up by Randall. That's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Fort Stockton. The Prowlers trailing 10-2 here in the first quarter. We send in a couple of subs. Lizeth Robles comes in along with Demaya Vaughn. About halfway through this first period. Backcourt pressure by Randall. Here's Wieslad to Norman. And now here's Wieslad putting up the jumper off the glass, no good. And Wieslad's mid-range jumper does not make it either, so we got a foul. And this will be on Kimbry Norman, I believe. It'll be the first foul of the ball game, I believe. So here's the inbounds play by the Lady Raiders. 3.5 minutes to go, first period. Point guard Sadie Sanchez brings it down. There's a good trap there by Robles, and Marcus forces a turnover. Near midcourt, Aubrey Jones now in the game as well. All right, here's the inbounds play by Robles to Wieslad. You can certainly tell that this Prowler team has gotten better facing this very good northern team out of that good district up north. And there is a pass that's tipped by Randall by Layla Romero. And here comes Romero. Fort Stockton back down on defense, but we kind of guarded the wrong people as Romero just drove it on in for the bucket. And Fort Stockton will have the ball tipped out of bounds there by Kenna Thomas. We'll get the ball back here. Randall on top 12-2 in the first period. Here's the inbounds play. Bounce pass knocked out by Randall. It will be Fort Stockton ball. Pass intended for Wieslad. Here's Theata Wieslad on the baseline for the Prowlers. Going to inbound the ball. Here's the inbounds to Aubrey Jones, and her shot misses. And the rebound controlled by Randall, and that's Azariah Gillum. Gillum drives to the hoop and scores the basket. That was a very nice drive by Gillum to the basket, and Randall is on top 14-2. Valeria Marquez across the midcourt line goes to Jones. And Jones bounce pass back to Robles. And now back out front to Theata Wieslad. Here's Valeria Marquez. Passes over to Robles, misses the ball, and Kenna Thomas has a intercepted ball and goes down for the layup. And they have really taken advantage of some Fort Stockton turnovers. We got a timeout on the court. We'll be back in just a moment.
Always a good time at Joe's Place Cantina, located in historic downtown behind the Community Theater at 216 West 1st. Enjoy their tacos, tortas, and more, served in 3 areas, including a covered patio and backyard, while listening to a wide variety of music or watching the big game, including Fort Stockton Panther games. Go Blue! Joe's Place is open Wednesdays from 8 to 12, Thursdays through Saturday from 6 to 1, with family time and happy hour only from 6 to 8 p.m. Be sure to look at their Facebook page for upcoming events and information.
Julie's Easy Press Cleaners is ready to serve you with all your laundry cleaning needs. From drop-off to pickup, you'll enjoy not having to do the washing, drying, or pressing. It's done for you. Whether it's a party, office meeting, or lunch with friends, show up dressed for success. Because at Julie's Easy Press, they know when you look good, you feel good. Julie's Easy Press, 1101 North Front Street, or call 336-6601.
And we're back with more Prowler basketball. We've got 2:20 remaining first period, and the quarter has been dominated so far by Randall as they lead at 16-2. We've had lots of opportunities, have not been able to make our shots, however. Just one shot made by Victoria Maldonado so far. Randall has taken advantage of several Fort Stockton turnovers as well. And here's another turnover as Kenna Thomas intercepts that pass. And here comes Fort Stockton Randall back down the court. And number 5 there, Thomas misses the shot. And now they go to the left wing. That's Thomas again. And now it's Sanchez. Long three-point shot, no good. And Aubrey Jones with the rebound. Here's a fast break down to Wieslad. Bounce pass, and here's the open jumper taken, mid-range jumper by Lizeth Robles, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Fort Stockton ball. Randall on top 16-2 with 1:40 seconds to go here in the first. Robles goes out. And let's see who came in. Maybe Kaylin Reeves again. There's an intercepted ball on the inbounds play. Sadie Sanchez goes right to the hoop and scores. And another turnover cost the Prowlers 2 points on the fast break by Randall. It's 18-2 Prowlers. Good move there by Theodore Wieslad. Here's a three put up by Reeves. It's no good off the front iron. And Carmela Guerrero with the rebound. Here come the Lady Raiders. And they tried to get the fast break, but they missed the shot. And we've got a foul called on Randall. This is going to be on Haley Hedrick over the back of Aubrey Jones. And so now we've got one foul on each team. Not many fouls called here in the early going. Theodore Wieslad inbounding the ball, getting the inbounds play. Here's Demaya Vaughn now to Wieslad. Nice ball movement, and here is Wieslad, and makes the shot. Theodore with a nice assist there. And it's now 18-4. Prowlers are trailing in the game. Here's a three put up by Randall. No good. They get a rebound. They'll try a three from the other side. That's no good. Rebound by Demaya Vaughn. And here comes Theodore Wieslad. Holds it up now and triple teamed. Now Marcus back to Wieslad. Nice job there by the Prowlers. That's a double dribble called on Theodore Wieslad, and another turnover by the Prowlers. Coach Bishop not happy about that turnover. 35 seconds to go, first quarter. 18-4, Randall on top here in the first period. Sadie Sanchez. Now they put up an open three. It's no good. And Canyon out-hustles us to the rebound. And they go back out front to Sanchez, who puts up another long three. Aubrey Jones with a nice rebound, shovels it off to Marquez. And a batted pass. It'll be intercepted by Canyon again. Number 12 makes the shot, Sadie Sanchez. And we got a foul called on the Prowlers. They do count the shot. And the foul is called on Demaya Vaughn. So a 2-and-1 opportunity here for Sadie Sanchez. All right, here's Sanchez at the free throw line. It's good. Canyon increases their lead to 21-4. There's an overshot pass. Canyon gets another turnover. Here's Kenna Thomas. Very frustrating, I'm sure, for Coach Bishop, these turnovers here in the first quarter. And there's no shot at the buzzer. 21-4, Canyon leads at the end of one. And we'll be back with more Prowler basketball right after these words.
At Weiss Tire Pros, they've been servicing vehicles reliably for generations. They're family-owned and operated for over 35 years, and they're here to make certain your cars and trucks keep their promise to you. They're more than just tires, offering full automotive services, so they keep you focused on the road ahead. They carry all major tire brands. For whatever you drive, Weiss Tire Pros has a tire to fit your needs. With Weiss Tire Pros, they're here to help keep you safe on the road. Visit the store today in Fort Stockton. Weiss Tire Pros. Love the drive. Hungry? Let me help you out. Sagebrush Cafe, located at 2003 West Dickinson, has expanded their menu and is the best place in town to get home-cooked meals away from home. They serve the best breakfast around, including several different pancake flavors, and it's served all day long. They have Fish Fridays, student specials, and Chili Verde weekends. Juicy hamburgers, chicken fried steak, salads, and lots more. Drink specials, too. Bet you're hungry now. Sagebrush, 2003 West Dickinson, supporting Panther and Prowler sports.
All right, after one quarter, the Fort Stockton Prowlers find themselves trailing to Canyon Randall by a pretty big score right now, 21-4. A lot of turnovers by the Prowlers. We turned the ball over on our last two offensive possessions for sure that I know of, but here's Avery Taylor inbounding to Sadie Sanchez as Randall has the first possession here of the second quarter. 21-4 at the end of one. Here's a three put up by Randall. That's no good. And the ball going to sail out of bounds, belong to Fort Stockton as they miss a three. Inbounds play, and they back off of their full court pressure a little bit. Here's Theodore Wieslad bringing it up for the Prowlers. Wieslad at the top of the key that we pass over to the right wing to Maldonado. May have to hope to make a few perimeter shots in this game. There's a bad pass intercepted by Tanera Gray. Our passes to the inside are being picked off almost every time. So we're going to have to try some perimeter shooting, I think. Here's Theodore Wieslad. Good ball handling. And down to across midcourt. And here's Kimberly Norman, she was contacted at the top of the key, but nothing is called. Victoria Maldonado over on the right side. And there's a pass inside intended for Norman. It goes out of bounds, knocked out by Tanera Gray. 6:53 to go in the second quarter. It'll be Theato Wislad inbounding the ball. And here's Wislad looking to inbound it. And that is going to be finally goes to Kaylin Reeves, a bit of an odd inbounds pass. But here's Marcus. That's picked off by Sadie Sanchez. Anticipated that pass and makes the layup. And we are going to have to call another timeout here to get our things straight with these turnovers. We'll be back in just a moment.
Designer Carpets and Interiors has become known in Fort Stockton as the remodeling experts. They will be glad to put together a free estimate on just about any remodeling project, always keeping in mind your budget. They also can help with ideas and designs for your project to upgrade your home and add to its value. They also have all types of the latest and most modern flooring, including carpet, tile, hardwood, laminates, custom cabinetry, countertops, and much more. Call Designer Carpets and Interiors today at 336-6591.
All right, it's 23-4 now with 6:40 in the second quarter. Randall is on top. These turnovers prompted a timeout by Coach Curtis Bishop. And we've had way too many turnovers here as we try to move it inside almost every time we are picked off. So we are going to have to shoot a little bit more from the perimeter. There's a missed shot by Kaylin Reeves from three-point range, but Maldonado got a putback opportunity and missed it. But we did get two nice opportunities at the basket that time. And here's Randall missing a layup by Sadie Sanchez. And now here come the Prowlers. That ball is picked off again by Sanchez, and here comes Randall with the layup. It is good by Layla Romero, and another steal and fast break by Randall. Here's Norman underneath, is going to be fouled. And she was wide open. Avery Taylor commits the foul for the Lady Raiders. Now here's an opportunity now for Kimberly Norman to score with free throws. First chance at the free throw line by the Prowlers tonight with 5:53 to go here in the second quarter. All right, here's Norman with the first shot. It's no good, off to the right. Going to have another game here tonight, I believe. One of the Amarillo schools, I think, and there's a good free throw by Norman. And one of the Abilene schools. 25-5 is our score now. The Prowlers trailing in this second quarter with 5:46 to go. Randall just outside the lane, looking for help, and now they go inside. Norman is going to be, what? They call 3 seconds in the lane, I believe, on Randall. Good defense there by Kimberly Norman. Great job there on their tall post, Tanera Gray. 5:37 left in the second quarter, 25-5. It's Canyon Randall on top. All right, Theato Wislad passes over. Here's Marquez. Thought about a three, did not take it. And that's another bad pass, and it's picked off by Randall, by Thomas. And they try to put a little scooping layup in from the outside. It's no good. We got a foul on Theato Wislad by the Prowlers. Not many fouls being called. That's good news. We've got 3 fouls as a team. Sadie Sanchez now shoots that first free throw, and it's good by Randall. And they increase their score to 26-5 over the Prowlers. Here's Sanchez again at the line. Marquez goes out, and Kaylin Reeves comes in. Sanchez shoots and scores once more. 27-5 now, Randall on top. And there's Reeves going to the hoop, misses the shot. Man, a point-blank shot missed. Here's Reeves again. Now she'll make it this time. Real nice offensive rebound by Kimberly Norman. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Randall. That's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Fort Stockton ball as Randall last touched it. Out of bounds by Carmela Guerrero. Under 5 minutes to go, second period, 27-7. Randall on top. Theato Wieslad bringing it down for the Prowlers. Our passes have been our trouble tonight. We've had a lot of those picked off. Here's Wieslad going to Norman inside. Tries the underneath shot, and that's no good. Rebound by Guerrero for Randall. She goes to the right side to Sanchez. Now they work it inside. And now underneath, that's a wild shot. Goes over the back of the backboard, over the top of the backboard, and it'll be Fort Stockton ball. Good defense that time by the Prowlers. And it's Demaya Vaughn inbounding to Wieslad. 4:20 to go, second period, 27-7. Randall on top of the Prowlers. Here's Maldonado, goes to Vaughn, who shoots the three. No good, over the hoop, and Carmela Guerrero with the rebound. But I do like, trying to shoot those perimeter shots. That's number 2. Carmela Guerrero gets her first basket of the game, and it's now 29-7 with Randall on top. Second quarter. Here's Kaylin Reeves. Goes to the hoop for a mid-range jumper. That's no good. And an errant pass is picked up by the Prowlers. Now here's Wieslad on the left wing. Wieslad goes to Maldonado in the lane. And here's a three by Norman. In and out, no good. Guerrero with the rebound. I like the look at the basket, though. That was a nice look. And here is number 24, Tanera Gray, shooting the basket. And they got around our defense that time, and they now lead 31-7. They've outscored us here 10-3 in the second quarter. It's a bad pass, and it's picked off by Gray. And we've had several of those picked off. Just like that, with Randall anticipating our passes. Here's Sadie Sanchez, the mid-range jumper, no good in the lane. She's going to be fouled by Fort Stockton's Kimbry Norman. And that'll be the second foul on Norman tonight. And it will send Sadie Sanchez to the free throw line for Randall. All right, here is Randall's shot. That's Sanchez. Makes the first free throw. 32-7 now. Randall on top of the Prowlers. 5'5" senior guard Sadie Sanchez at the line for number 2. And it is up and good once again. Man, they have made, I think, every one of their free throws. Yes, they have. 5 out of 5. Here's Lizeth Robles in the game. Also, Carissa Salmon is in there for the first time tonight. And now Theato Wieslad are being guarded very heavily there by Sadie Sanchez. Here's Lizeth Robles now over on the left wing looking for help. And it's to Demaya Vaughn. That will go out of bounds. And good pressure by Haley Hedrick by Randall. And we turn it over on the sideline. 2:36 to go, second period. 33-7. Randall on top. Here's Sadie Sanchez taking the inbounds play. Double teamed and now drives inside. Here's a three put up. It's no good off the back iron. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Fort Stockton ball. And an inbounds play by Robles for the Prowlers to Wieslad. We'll be in Monahans tomorrow night, and we'll bring you the Fort Stockton Panther game versus Monahans, our final district game. And there's a nice shot taken and nice pass to Aubrey Jones. Missed the shot, however. And now it's Azariah Gillum bringing it up the right sideline. We've got a foul called on Carissa Salmon. 5 overall team fouls in this game by the Prowlers, and we've got 3 this quarter. 2:07 to go, second quarter. And it'll be Tatum Gibson inbounding the ball for Randall. Into the ball game, again comes Valeria Marcus to replace Theato Wieslad. Here's the inbounds play to Sadie Sanchez. And they work it inside. Here's the shot. There's a foul called. This will be Lizeth Robles being called for the foul. Fort Stockton now trailing 33-7 to the Randall Lady Raiders. Sadie Sanchez will go to the line. She's 4 for 4. Actually, she's 5 out of 5. And here's the next shot. It's good. 6 out of 6 for Sanchez. Randall leading now 34-7 with 1:59 to go in the first half. Sanchez goes to the line again. That's also good. That one just almost so perfect that it didn't even move the net. All right, here's Marquez. Goes to Demaya Vaughn. Vaughn double teamed over there on the far side. Back to Vaughn again. And boy, she was hacked a little bit. Nothing called. Here's Carissa Salmon back to Lizeth Robles. We screened, and that is a pass kicked out of bounds, I believe, by Azariah Gillum for Randall. And here's the inbounds play by the Prowlers. 1:30 to go in the first half. We are trailing 35-7. We will send in, well, we've got just about the same lineup, it looks like. All right, here's the inbounds play, and we've got to hurry. We do so to Lizeth Robles. Robles on the left wing hands it off to Marquez, and that's a bad pass picked off by Gillum. And here comes Randall with the fast break, and that is going to be a charge on Gillum call. That was really good defense there by the Prowlers, standing their ground and taking the charge. 35-7 now. Randall on top with 1:18 to go in the first half. It'll be Demaya Vaughn inbounding the ball to Valeria Marquez. And they pick up the defense there at half court. Here's Robles, the right side. That ball knocked out of bounds by Randall's Gillum, I believe. Randall has created quite a few turnovers against the Prowlers tonight. We've had a lot of our passes picked off. Maybe we'll adjust to that quite a bit more here in the second half. Here's Carissa Salmon out at the top of the key. And now we hand it off to Victoria Maldonado. That's Robles, actually, excuse me. And here's Valeria Marquez. Here's a three put up by Jones, no good. And the rebound by Randall. And we're going to have, we had a trap in the corner, but we're going to have a foul called on Carissa Salmon. That'll be her second. So we've got two players now with two fouls, Salmon and Norman. And we've got 47 seconds, and Randall is in the bonus now, as that's the fifth foul on the Prowlers in this quarter. Now we have Tatum Gibson going to the line for Randall, with Randall leading 35-7. All right, here's Gibson shooting the shot. It's to the left, no good. First free throw they've missed tonight. Here's Gibson with another free throw. And the shot is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound by Randall, and we're going to have another foul called on Fort Stockton. This will be on Aubrey Jones. And this is going to send Tanera Gray to the free throw line for Randall with about 46 seconds. All right, here's Gray. And her free throw, no good. She's a 5'10 senior forward. Got a couple of other teams moving in to warm up here at halftime, as we do have another playoff game to follow this one tonight here at Brownfield. And here's the next shot. That one's good. Randall increases their lead to 36-7. And that ball is tipped out of bounds by Kenna Thomas. We'll get the ball back. Way too many turnovers here for the Prowlers in this first half. And one of the reasons that we're trailing 36-7. There's another turnover right there with a bad pass. Kenna Thomas now penetrates near the free throw line, back out on the right side. Now back to Gray. They work it inside, back out. Thought about a three, did not take it. Now they will take a three, and that's no good. And the rebound is tied up. Good job there by Carissa Salmon to tie up Gray with about 18 and a half seconds to go in the first half. All right, the Prowlers with no backcourt pressure. Here's the Ottawa slot from Valeria Marquez. And now Marquez. Do we know we have just 10 seconds left? I hope we do. We need to get a shot off, and we have got to get a shot off. And that ball goes out of bounds. We are going to inbound the ball with less than a second. 0.8 seconds to go. Do we know that we only have less than a second? I hope so. Here's the inbounds play. Got to hurry. Here's Robles, shoots the 3 ball, and it's no good at the buzzer. So 36-7 is our halftime score. Fort Stockton Prowlers trailing Canyon Randall's Lady Raiders. We'll be back at halftime after these words.
Permian Basin Abstract Company is located at 600 West Dickinson and is available to handle all your real estate closings. They have a full-service title company and are experts at handling all the tricky parts of title work. Great customer service is their #1 goal with local manager Penny McKnight. Permian Basin Abstract has locations in Andrews, Seminole, Pecos, and the local office in Fort Stockton to serve all area West Texas counties and have all records available. Call 432-336-3301 or go by Permian Basin Abstract, corner of Monahans Highway and Dickinson Boulevard. Alamo Tire and Auto Repair, now in their new location at 2709 West Dickinson, offers a new and unique $5 club. A low monthly membership includes so many advantages on repairing your vehicle, like a 25% discount on the posted shop hourly rate, a 12-month or 12,000-mile warranty on parts and labor on most repairs, and many services for just $5 and other services for free. Check out the $5 club today at www.pay5dollars.com at Alamo Tire and Auto Repair, 2709 West Dickinson.
Airlawn Furniture is Fort Stockton's newest destination for furniture, appliances, mattresses, electronics, and more. They've been serving Pecos for over 30 years and look forward to doing the same for the lovely people of Fort Stockton. Enjoy free local delivery and installation, monthly specials, lease-to-own options with no credit needed. Visit them in-store at 1206 West Dickinson next to Lowe's or call 432-299-1181 or online at airlawnfurniture.com. Make the quality choice. Panther and Prowler fans, choose Airlawn. Se habla español.
Have you tried the delicious Jalisco-style Mexican food at the Guadalajara Mexican Grill recently? Their food and service is fast and top-notch. Plus, they're now offering some additions to their huge menu, including the carnitas plate and the fantastic molcajete with beef, chicken, and shrimp. They also now have delicious chicken wings spiced with mango, habanero, buffalo, or barbecue. Top it off with your favorite adult beverages and drinks and desserts. They also have daily specials, and you can dine in or call in orders at 336-6600. The Guadalajara Mexican Grill, 200 East 19th on the Imperial Highway.
Cactus Health is your one-stop health care facility. They care, offering quality health care for you and your family, including health education, hearing screenings, adult and children immunizations, minor x-rays, postpartum care, OB care, prenatal services, men's and women's health, and lab services. Cactus Health, located at 700 North Main Street. Call 336-8110 for information and appointments. Triple R Welding is here to serve you. You design it, they can build it. You have a job that needs to be done, they can do it. Offering hot shot services, welding, inspections, roustabout services. They're oil field certified. Battery and SWD construction offered. They have heavy equipment rentals and lots more. Call for a quote at 336-5289 or stop by at 2215 West 9th Street. Triple R Welding, they can complete your job in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Call 336-5289. Hey, Fort Stockton. Hungry for a deal that satisfies every craving? K-Bob Steakhouse has you covered with a 2 for $20 meal deal. That's right, choose a starter like crispy potato skins, cheesy quesadilla or zesty fried pickles, and pair it with an entree. The juicy 6-ounce sirloin, crispy catfish platter, or maybe the hearty chicken fried steak. The choice is yours. Your entree also comes with your choice of sides, baked potato fries, or green beans, all for $20. So grab your friends, family, or come solo and treat yourself at K-Bob Steakhouse in Fort Stockton. Come by today.
All right, we are back at halftime. The Fort Stockton Prowlers having a difficult time with Canyon Randall. Very good team out of the Northern District, 4-4A. And Randall was third place in that district in 4-4A. I believe Canyon won the district. Canyon West Plains was second. Randall was third. And Pampa, I believe, was fourth. So it is a very good district, as we know. That Northern District always plays great basketball. And right now they're leading the Fort Stockton Prowlers 36-7. We've got to find out a way to limit our turnovers and play better in this second half. It's going to be very tough, obviously, to win this game, but certainly we can play better and watch our passes, because those passes inside have been picked off so many times by Randall. Okay, let's take a look at Randall's scoring. Carmela, and by the way, they outscored us 21-4 in the first quarter, 15-3 in the second. Carmela Guerrero has 7 points. Kenna Thomas for Randall has 7. And Layla Romero has 7. Sadie Sanchez has 13. Azariah Gillum has 2. And Tanera Gray has 5. And they shot 8 out of 11 from the free throw line. And for Fort Stockton, Theodore Wislar had 2 points in the first half. Victoria Maldonado had 2. Kimbry Norman had 1. And Kaylin Reeves had 2. We've got a couple of players with 2 fouls, and that's Carissa Salmon and Kimbry Norman. They have 2 fouls each. All right, so we've got the Fort Stockton Prowlers taking on the Randall Lady Raiders. The second half coming up from Brownfield. We'll be back right after these words.
When you need the best and most expert real estate agent, Angie Miles is your local professional with many years of experience. Angie is knowledgeable and keeps up with all area properties. She has over 30 years of sales experience and serves Fort Stockton and other towns like Pecos and Alpine. Angie can show any listing and can list your property right away, including residential, commercial, or farm and ranch properties, and offers property management. Contact Angie Miles today, Turnkey Realty, 804 North Main, or call 432-290-8038. If you're needing personal attention to your medical needs, visit Salceda Urgent Care and Family Medicine in Fort Stockton at 703 North Main. They can help with life's little urgencies that cannot wait for an appointment. They provide urgent care, hormone optimization for men and women, vitamin supplements, family medicine, chronic care for all ages, including cholesterol treatment, blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid optimization, and treat many other conditions. Call for appointments 360-3029. Walk-ins are welcome at 703 North Main.
Are you sick and tired of inflation driving up the price on virtually everything? At CTG Express Oil Change, we have mastered the art of inflation-proof, lightning-fast oil changes. We tell inflation to take a hike with our happy hour discounts every weekday, 11 to 1 p.m., and our service appreciation discounts for local teachers, military, first responders, and correctional officers. We're fast, too, saving you time and money. And remember, at CTG Express, we are the best for the most dependable place to get your state inspection. Come save with us at CTG Express in Fort Stockton.
Concept Inc. is here to help you with all your oil field and residential needs. They provide licensed septic system installations, site evaluations, roll-off container rentals, and porta-potty rentals, septic tank and grease trap pump outs. Backhoe services and general construction also available. Contact Kobe Terraces at 432-290-3620. That phone number again is 432-290-3620. Concept Inc.
Are your insurance rates too high? At Fort Stockton Insurance, you're not stuck. We can shop within our own carriers to find the best deals. Do you know that we do more than property and auto? We do life, commercial, farm, and specialty insurance. Do you want to run on the field with the Baylor Bears? Have an Aerolite plane or a vintage vehicle? We insure all of that. Need a bond or commercial insurance? We can help you there too. This is Pam at Fort Stockton Insurance. We're located at 901 West Dickinson, or give us a call at 336-8565.
This is Fort Stockton ISD Athletic Director and Head Football Coach Jeremy Hickman.
And this is Superintendent Dr. Gabe Zamora.
We expect great things this school year.
Our commitment to delivering exceptional educational services remains steadfast.
We're proud of our students and their achievements and are thrilled to once again offer FSISD sports broadcast for those who can't be there in person.
Let's all work together to make this year the best one yet. Panthers and Prowlers, lead the way.
Contessa Ready Mix is now open and ready to serve all your concrete needs. They also offer general construction, precast, material hauling, and sand and gravel. They're located at 2270 Gonzales Loop. For more information, call 432-290-4947. Contessa Ready Mix, owned and operated by Kobe Terraces, serving Fort Stockton and the surrounding area.
At Ram Country Fort Stockton, we have master certified techs, extended service hours, huge service capacity for your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. It all adds up to same-day service. Get it fixed right. Get it fixed quick. Ram Country's got a huge inventory of parts and certified technicians to get you back on the road. No games, no gimmicks, just same-day service. Plus, no wait time, no appointment necessary. Drive out today or visit RamCountryFortStockton.com.
And we're back with more Prowler basketball. And we've got a halftime score of 36-7. The Randall Lady Raiders are leading the Prowlers here at halftime. Again, 36-7 the score. The Prowlers able to score 4 in the first and 3 in the second. We got outscored 21-3 in the first and 15-3 in the second quarter. And the Prowlers certainly need to limit our turnovers in this second half. As we've tried to go inside, had quite a number of opportunities to do that, but Randall has either tipped or blocked or intercepted or whatever several passes and created quite a few turnovers, leading to some fast breaks. And they've not shot the ball particularly well from the perimeter. They've got 2 3-point shots is all in that first half. So it if they had shot a little bit better, probably the score could have been a little more lopsided. But the Prowlers just need to control the turnovers and see what happens here in the second half. Right now, again, we're trailing 36-7 to the Randall Lady Raiders. The second playoff game tonight will be Abilene High and Amarillo High here at Brownfield High School. And we've got some other scores. It is Canyon leading Andrews at halftime 32-9. So a similar score to what we have here. The Canyon Lady Eagles, I believe they're leading Andrews at halftime 32-9. And then I believe Seminole takes on West Plains, and that's in the second game tonight at Friendship, which is not very far from here. And I'm not sure where Greenwood and Pampa are playing tonight, but that's the other playoff game that involves our district. All right, here's the inbounds play. Here's a 3-point shot put up by Canyon. That is no good, and Theata Wieslad with the rebound. And here comes Victoria Maldonado. They go to Kimbry Norman. Ball is tipped away by Canyon's Tanera Gray. And now Fort Stockton will inbound the ball on our end of the court. All right, here's Wieslad now, going back around to the top of the key for the Prowlers. Valeria Marquez bounce pass to Maldonado. Now here's Wieslad, the turnaround jumper. I like that shot. She took the shot, just missed it a bit, but certainly we had an opportunity to score right there. And here's a 3-pointer taken by Randall. That's no good. The rebound, though, by Romero. And now here's Canyon putting up the shot again, and that is Tanera Gray cleaning it up and making the shot for Randall. Now Randall leads 38-7 over the Prowlers. 7:06 to go, first quarter. Here's Theata Wieslad, hands it off to Maldonado. And Maldonado put it on the floor. I believe it was touched out of bounds by Randall. So we'll get the ball back. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got Fort Stockton's Panthers against the Monahans Lobos in our final district game. That'll be tomorrow night for Monahans. That ball is picked off on an inbounds pass, pass in the lane picked off by Tanera Gray. All right, here's Randall from the left side. They put it up. It's no good on a 3, but they cleaned it up. Avery Taylor has the offensive rebound, and Canyon Randall now up 40-7 over the Prowlers as they've outscored Fort Stockton 4-0 here to start the third quarter. Theata Wieslad tries to find Maldonado, and that ball goes out of bounds, and Maldonado just lost it out of bounds. That was a good opportunity to score. It was a very nice pass. Sadie Sanchez was kind of on top of her there with good defense. 6:22 to go in the third, and the Prowlers not able to score yet in the third. We trail 40-7. Here's the inbounds play from Guerrero to Sadie Sanchez. All right, here's Guerrero. Thought about a 3, did not take it. Now they'll go to the left wing. And now here's Gray. They work it inside to Gillum. That is shot no good over the hoop. Thomas with the putback shot, no good. Kimberly Norman with the rebound, and that will be a foul on Randall. That'll be number 5, Kenna Thomas, called for her first foul of the ball game. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third, and it is a 40-7 lead by Canyon. Will inbound the ball. It'll be Demaya Vaughn with the inbounds play. Like we said, Amarillo High is going to play Abilene High right after our game here at this same gym. And two of our district teams, Andrews is playing Canyon tonight in Friendship. That ball is tipped away, and here comes Randall down the other way, and here's the shot. It is good by Tanera Gray. And now Randall is leading 42-7 over the Prowlers. All right, here's the pass down court to Lizeth Robles. Off the glass, no good. And here's Jones tipping it, saving it. Here's a three-pointer. That is good by Demaya Vaughn, and that will be our first three-point shot of the night, brought to you by Triple R Welding. And here's Randall in the lane. They put up a shot. It's no good, but we've got a foul called on Lizeth Robles, and that'll be her second foul. 5:07 to go, third quarter. 42-10 now. Randall on top of the Prowlers in the third, and we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this timeout on KFST.
When you need supplies in the oil field, the choice is clear. Choose Triple G Supply and Services in Fort Stockton. They have all the oil field supplies you need, including general oil field supplies, PVC pipe and fittings, hydraulic hoses, generators, safety equipment, household supplies, and much more. They also have roustabout services available. Triple G Supply and Services is right here in Fort Stockton at the west end of Dickinson at 1048 Crockett Avenue. Delivery is available to your location. Call 336-8280 for Triple G Supply and Services.
Big Bend Concrete, the #1 provider of concrete for residential and commercial construction projects in the Big Bend area, has a fleet of conventional as well as volumetric trucks, along with a state-of-the-art concrete batch plant. Their goal is to deliver the highest quality concrete in an efficient, timely manner, no matter the size of the project. The team at BBC is ready to help you get the job done. Big Bend Concrete, solid.
And we're back with more Prowler basketball. Right now it's a 42-10 lead by Randall. And going to the free throw line will be Carmela Guerrero, her first chance at the free throw line tonight. And the shot is no good, off to the right. 5:07 to go, third period. Fort Stockton trailing 42-10 to Randall. And now here's the shot. That one is good. Make it 43-10 Randall. And here come the Prowlers now with the inbounds play. They pick up the defense at midcourt. Demaya Vaughn being guarded there by Gillum very closely. And that is Diemi Nostrosa. We lost the ball, and here comes a fast break by Randall. They have an open shot. That is no good. Good defense there by Lizeth Robles. Ball is kicked away out of bounds. I believe it will be Randall basketball. I think that's right. Yep. Kenna Thomas will be inbounding. Carmela Guerrero moves into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. That's a charge on Carmela Guerrero for Randall. 4:40 to go, third period. It's been a very well-called game tonight. I don't know if these are Lubbock area officials, but they're good. That is out of bounds on the sideline, as we couldn't quite handle the pass, and we turn it back over to Randall. 4:33 to go, third period. Not very many fouls have been called in the game, and there just haven't been that many. So, I mean, the two teams playing pretty cleanly tonight. Here's a shot, and that is going to be a foul on Demaya Vaughn. Just as I say, not many fouls. We commit a foul from three-point range. And so Randall will get those 3 free throws by Guerrero. All right, so here's Carmela Guerrero, a 5'6" sophomore guard, shooting 3. First one is good. Guerrero will go to the line one more time. 4:22 left in the third. Here's the next shot. That one is also good. And now she'll try number 3, and they send in a sub. It'll be Tatum Gibson coming into the ball game. All right, Guerrero at the line, shoots again. That one's off the front iron and no good. She gets her own rebound. She'll try the three-point shot, and it's good. Wow. So on that series, she made 5 points. There's a steal, another bad pass that's anticipated by Randall, and they put up the layup. It's up and in. 50-10 now. Randall on leading, and there is Diemi Nostrosa being pressured on the sideline, dribbling it out of bounds. We turn it over again. 3:59 to go, third quarter. It's a 40-point lead for Randall now. Demaya Vaughn, the only one to score in this quarter with a three-pointer. Here's a shot from the right wing. That is a three-pointer, good by Layla Romero for Randall. 53-10 Randall, and here comes Lizeth Robles now on the right side. Back out front, that's another bad pass. And it's another bad pass, and here comes Randall. Sadie Sanchez, the mid-range jumper, no good. And Aubrey Jones with the rebound. We've got to stop making lazy passes. We've got to put some zip on them against this team. Diemi Nostrosa over on the right side. Back over to Demaya Vaughn. And that is a double team, a trap on Salmon. Salmon gets it out of there. And a lob pass inside intended for Aubrey Jones, intercepted by Tatum Gibson. Another turnover by the Prowlers. Here's a three put up by Canyon Randall, and that's Kenna Thomas making the three. And boy, they have started hitting those three-pointers here in this quarter. That is 3 3-pointers that they've hit in this quarter. A timeout by the Prowlers. We'll be back with more Prowler basketball in a moment.
Doctors Josh Pass, Brian Cherry, and Hewlin Pass are optometrists serving the West Texas area. Visit West Texas Eye Care at 605 North Main in Fort Stockton or 611 South Oak in Pecos. They offer complete and thorough eye examinations for the whole family, including therapeutic optometry, eyeglasses, contact lenses, laser surgery consultation, and screenings for macular degeneration and diabetes with an in-office lab. Call to make an appointment today in Fort Stockton at 336-3662 or in Pecos 445-3662.
And we're back with more Prowler basketball after the timeout. We've seen Randall now hit 3 3-pointers here in this third quarter, and they only had 2 in the entire first half. So they've all of a sudden gotten hot from the three-point line, and now Demaya Vaughn will inbound the ball to Theata Wislar. We've got to sharpen up our passing game. There's another pass that's picked off by Randall, and they missed the layup, though. The ball goes out of bounds. It will be Randall ball. 2:35 left in the third quarter. Randall was the third-place team out of District 4-4A. Fort Stockton, the fourth-place team out of 3-4A. And, of course, it's this is 2 of the smaller schools in the 2 districts. They divide up into Division I and Division II when you get into the playoffs. That's the reason Seminoles playing West Plains and Andrews is playing Canyon and Greenwood playing Pampa. All right, here's a spin move in the lane. Shot off the bottom of the hoop, no good. And Fort Stockton has the ball back after some pretty good defense that time. Theata Wislar drives into the lane and shoots the jumper. It's no good after a couple of spin moves. Nice opportunity, though, for Wislar. Here's the shot by Canyon. That's no good. And Demaya Vaughn with the rebound. Back to Theata Wislar. Now down to Maldonado. All right, and here is Salmon. Back to Wislar. Here's Demaya Vaughn. And the left wing now underneath to Salmon. Here's a three by Maldonado. That is no good. Misses the rim. And the rebound by Canyon. That's Hedrick, I believe. Now a travel by Canyon by Laylo Romero over on the left wing. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Canyon up 56-10 on the Prowlers. We have not been able to score more than 4 points in any quarter tonight. We've got 1:32 left in this one. We've scored 3 in this one. So we've been kind of high and dry on our offense tonight. Slot passes over to Maldonado. Here's another three taken by Vaughn. That's no good. Nice rebound by Salmon. Passes back to Maldonado, inside to Jones. And here's Maldonado working it inside. Here's a three put up by Salmon. Way over the hoop, no good. Jones trying to get the rebound, and it does go out of bounds. It'll belong to Fort Stockton. Last touched apparently by Kenna Thomas. And Slot will be inbounding with less than a minute to go in the third period. 56-10, Canyon Randall on top of the Prowlers in the third. And here's the inbounds play. Goes to Vaughn. And Vaughn goes to Slot, and the ball is tipped out of bounds by the much taller Tanera Gray on Slot, a shot. All right, here's the inbounds play to Kimbry Norman. Norman works it inside. Here's Kimbry back on the left side. Now here's the open shot taken by Reeves. That's no good. Better looking offensive possession, though, by the Prowlers. And there's a scooping layup there by Carmela Guerrero. And it is good. 58-10 now, Canyon on top. Here's a nice jumper there. Point-blank shot by Victoria Maldonado is good for the Prowlers. With 20 seconds now left in the third quarter. Randall over on the right side. They bounce pass it inside to Gillum. And we're going to have a foul on Norman here, I believe. Kimbry Norman with her third foul, and it will send Azariah Gillum to the line. With 15 seconds to go, she'll get two shots. Gillum has had 2 points tonight for Randall. And here's the shot. It's off the back iron and no good. Gillum once again at the line. 5'9" sophomore forward for the Randall Lady Raiders. And here's the next shot. That one's good. 59-12. Randall on top with 14 seconds. All right, here's Norman on the right wing. Goes to Maldonado. Maldonado is going to have that shot blocked with 3 seconds. And now one. They put up a three at the buzzer. No good. 59-12 is our end of third quarter score with Randall leading the Prowlers. We'll be back in a moment.
Sawyer Insurance Agency has 5 locations in West Texas to serve you, including 706 West Dickinson in Fort Stockton and 1502 South Stockton Avenue in Monahans, along with offices in Pecos, Midland, and Lubbock. They offer the most complete line of commercial and personal insurance from workers' comp, general liability, business and personal auto, commercial property, equipment, oil and gas, farm and ranch, and home insurance. Contact Clyde, Nathan, or Travis Sawyer today by calling 336-7543 or 943-9600.
Get enrolled today for the My Rewards program at Amistad Motors. Earn points that can be used not only in service, but also to purchase accessories. For every new vehicle, you can earn up to 10,000 points, which can go towards oil changes or any other service you might need. Amistad Motors, 2110 West Dickinson. Call 336-9000. Do you know where you can get a great lunch special for a very affordable price? At Bienvenido's Mexican food restaurant, of course. Their lunch special is served Monday through Friday during lunchtime. Monday is the grilled chicken salad. Tuesday is the taco plate. Wednesday it's Bienvenido's nachos. Thursday it's the hamburger basket. And Friday it's the enchilada plate. You can come by Monday through Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. for a delicious Mexican-style breakfast. Bienvenido's open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 405 West Dickinson.
All right, we're back with more Prowler basketball, and here's a turnaround jumper, good by Theata Slot. So she opens the fourth quarter with a basket for the Prowlers. Nice job there by Slot. Here's a three put up by Canyon. That is good by Sadie Sanchez for the Lady Raiders, which opens up a 62-14 lead for Randall. All right, here's Slot back to Vaughn. All pass almost picked off there, but here is Slot on the left wing. Back to the top of the key, penetrates to near the free throw line. That's no good. Ball is kicked, and it looks like Fort Stockton may have saved it there. Back to Wieslad. Here's an open, nope. I thought Caitlin was going to take a three, but she does not. Kaylin Reeves goes in for the basket. And a nice job there by Kaylin Reeves to go in for the close-up point-blank shot. 62-16. Prowlers are trailing. And here's a three put up by Kenna Thomas. It's no good. And Canyon causes a turnover in the backcourt. That's Randall. And they put up a shot that's no good. Kimberly Norman with the rebound and gets it out to Theata Wieslad. Wieslad being hounded there by Kenna Thomas. Now to Norman on the other side. And here's Maldonado. Goes in to Norman. And now a three put up by Reeves. That's too far, no good. Tamaya Vaughn puts the shot back up and in. Good job there by the Prowlers once again. This is our highest scoring quarter in the first 2 minutes here of the fourth. And that's a three-pointer missed from the left wing by Randall. Rebound by Vaughn. And here come the Prowlers with Victoria Maldonado down to Reeves, and she scores. Good job by the Prowlers to score now 8 points in this quarter, and we're down 62-20. Here's Sadie Sanchez over on the right wing. Back to the left wing. They shoot an air ball from three-point range by Layla Romero. And Prowlers have Aubrey Jones and Valeria Marquez coming into the ballgame. 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter. 62-20. Prowlers are trailing Randall. We have outscored them 8-3 here in the fourth. Here's the Wieslad to Valeria Marquez. Marquez being hounded there, and that'll be a foul. That'll be number 12, Sadie Sanchez, getting a little too aggressive there and being called for the foul. All right, here's Marquez. Going to inbound the ball for the Prowlers. Bounce pass to Maldonado, who drives toward the basket. And the foul picked up by Marquez. Good job of recovering that one there. And here's Reeves going to Jones, and that sails out of bounds. Pass a little bit overshot. We turn it over. 5:16 to go in this ball game, in this by-district game. Looks like Canyon Randall will be moving on in the playoffs. Prowler's season is going to come to an end tonight with a good season. Wound up fourth in the district and played in this by-district game. There's a foul called on Canyon Randall. That'll be on Carmela Guerrero. So we'll get the ball back with 5:05 to go in this ball game. Been really a good job of officiating by this refereeing crew. They've been fantastic. And that ball will sail out of bounds, and that's a turnover by the Prowlers. 4:56 to go in the fourth quarter. 62-20 is our score. 42-point lead for Randall. But the Prowlers have outscored Randall 8-3 here in the fourth quarter. Tatum Gibson now out front for the Raiders. And that one is put up, and it's no good. Rebound by Theata Wieslad for the Prowlers. Still being guarded by one of their starters, Kenna Thomas. Valeria Marquez now out front. Now here's Wieslad with 4.5 minutes left to go in this one. Valeria Marquez now over on the right side. Valeria probably needs to shoot more. She's a good shooter, and she has not made a point tonight. Has not taken hardly any shots either, I don't believe. Here's Wieslad with a three off the iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Fort Stockton. Nice job there by Kaylin Reeves. All right, now we've got Wieslad on the baseline, going to inbound the ball for the Prowlers. 4:09 to go in this ball game. A 42-point lead for Randall. And here comes Kimberly Norman back into the ball game to replace Reeves, I believe. All right, here's Maldonado near the free throw line. Scoops, passes it to Norman. And now here's Wieslad. Misses the shot, and a rebound by Randall. Now we got a foul called. It's going to be on Kimberly Norman, and that will be Kimberly's fourth foul. With 3:57 to go in this ball game. Right, here's the inbounds play, and now Randall brings it down. They thought about a three, did not take it. Move it into the lane, bounce pass it back outside. Now they go across the baseline to the other side. Sadie Sanchez now on the right wing. 3:37 to go in the ball game. Prowlers are down 62-20. And here's Randall trying to move it in for the mid-range jumper. Can't get the shot off. Good defense. That's really good defense there by the Prowlers. And now they put up another shot. That's no good. Good defensive series by the Prowlers right there. Kimberly Norman with the rebound. And here's Norman. And that's a bad pass. Picked off there by Sadie's. It's Gillum, actually. And now Randall back out to the top of the key. They thought about a three, did not take it. Now they'll move in for a mid-range jumper. That is Carmela Guerrero missing a shot. And we got a foul called on Randall. And that's on Azariah Gillum, her second foul tonight. Demaya Vaughn goes in for Victoria Maldonado. Theata Wieslot inbounds to Valeria Marquez. With 2:50 to go in the ball game, Prowlers have played much better in the fourth quarter, outscoring Randall 8-3 here. That ball goes out of bounds, holding Randall to just 3 points in this quarter. Theata Wieslot inbounding, and this goes to Jones, but it's picked off. Just a bad pass. And Azariah Gillum intercepts it. Here come the Lady Raiders with Sadie Sanchez, and the shot off the glass, no good. Good defense again by Norman. That ball goes out of bounds. Good defense by Kimberly Norman against Haley Hedrick. It'll be Demaya Vaughn inbounding to Theata Wieslot. 2:29 to go in the game. Randall on top, 62-20. And the pass to Valeria Marquez. Marquez is open, puts up the floater. It's no good. Carmela Guerrero in the lane is going to be called for a double dribble. Turn it back over to the Prowlers. Well, the Prowlers have held Canyon Randall to just 3 points here in the fourth quarter. It's been a much better quarter for Fort Stockton. All right, Theata Wieslot inbounds the ball. Takes the inbounds pass from Marquez. Here's Wieslot across the midcourt line. Now goes to the left to Norman. And that is Wieslot getting the pass now. Here's Demaya, thought about a three, did not take it. Valeria from the free throw line shoots, and it's no good, but we've got a foul, and it will be Fort Stockton ball. They're going to call Reese Haggard, I believe, for the foul, or did they call, I believe they called Sadie Sanchez for the foul. All right, here's the inbounds play. This goes to Edaina Sanchez, who's in the game for the first time tonight. One of the players that brought up off the JV, but there's a bad pass. And now Randall in the lane. They put up a shot. That's no good. And that's a blocking foul on Fort Stockton. It'll be on Theata Wieslot. She got it, kind of hooked the player there in the face. 5 new players coming in for Randall with 1:40 to go. 62-20 is our score, with Randall on top here in the fourth quarter with just 1:40 left. Here's the inbounds play by Randall, and that is a nice play. That shot counts by Tanera Gray, and she's going to get another one as we got called for a foul there. All right, Tanera Gray at the free throw line for the Lady Raiders, 5'10 senior forward here at the line, and she is one of their starters still in the game. Also, Kenna Thomas is still in the game. Avery Taylor is still in the game. 3 of their starters still in. And we put a lot of our subs in. They missed that free throw. Score remains 64-20. Here is Theata Wieslot out front. We hand it off there to Lauren Gonzalez. Here's a shot. That is good by Kaylin Reeves. And Kaylin has scored 6 points here in this quarter. With 1:15 to go, here's Randall thinking about a three. They take it, and it is good by Reese Haggard. 67-22 with 1:05 to go. Randall on top. Now here's Edaina Sanchez. Passes back to Reeves. Reeves at the top of the key. Back to Wieslad. Wieslad. This goes to Lauren Gonzalez. Puts up a shot. It's off the side of the backboard. No good. And now here comes Randall with Romero. They've got a fast break. They missed the shot. Had Brenna Downing get a piece of that rebound, but taken away by Randall. And now Randall on the out-of-bounds line. They turn it over to Fort Stockton with Kenna Thomas. Edaina Sanchez will inbound for the Prowlers to Wieslad with under 30 seconds to go in the ball game now. Theata Wieslad out front gives up the dribble, passes over to Lauren Gonzalez. Now here's Edaina Sanchez. Bounce pass is controlled by Wieslad, and she shoots. It's no good. Rebound by Tanera Gray. And 7 seconds is all we have left. Here's the pass to Gray. They thought about a three, did not take it. And they put it up at the buzzer. Lalo Romero will score. And the final is going to be 69-22. The Fort Stockton Prowlers lose to the Canyon Randall Lady Raiders. 69-22 our final. We'll be back in a moment to wrap up this ballgame for you after these words.
Buck's Lube Center is located at 310 West Dickinson in Fort Stockton. They feature quick oil changes, multi-point vehicle checks, inspection stickers, and fuel filters for all vehicles, specializing in mobile oil but with Motorcraft also in stock. Buck's Lube Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Remember, for reasonable prices and great service, it's Buck's Lube Center, 310 West Dickinson, Fort Stockton. They hope to serve you on every oil change.
The Pecos County State Bank has been serving Fort Stockton, Pecos County, and the surrounding area since 1926 with local customer-friendly banking services. They also have branches in Sanderson, Sierra Blanca, and Van Horn. The Pecos County State Bank is proud to support the Fort Stockton Panther and Prowler sports teams by sponsoring sports broadcasts on KFST and sponsoring video streaming services with the radio broadcast on YouTube. Go Panthers and Prowlers from the Pecos County State Bank. All the bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
The Steakhouse Restaurant announces the addition of a very affordable express lunch, served Monday through Friday from 11 to 2, priced at only $7.99. It's fast and affordable with perfect portions. The lunch choices include 2 cheese enchiladas with rice and beans, 2 beef tacos with rice and beans, 2 chicken flautas with rice and beans, half a quesadilla, beef or chicken with rice and beans, a chicken breast with long green chili, rice and cucumber salad, or a half chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and cucumber salad. Come by, sample the express lunch at the Steakhouse, 1100 West Dickinson. The First National Bank of Fort Stockton offers rock-solid banking services with a friendly staff and offers extended lobby hours. They're a full-service bank, and it's locally owned and operated, and they appreciate your business. First National Bank of Fort Stockton also operates Brave National Bank in Ira Ann. The First National Bank is proud to support the Fort Stockton Panther and Prowler athletic teams in all their competition and say, go Panthers and Prowlers. The friendly First National Bank of Fort Stockton, 1000 West Dickinson, member FDIC. Hernandez Sanitation in Fort Stockton proudly serves a large portion of West Texas with sanitation services, including the oil field. For portable toilets, holding tanks, septic tank service, grease trap service, or large roll-off trash containers, contact Hernandez Sanitation today by calling owner and operator Joe Angel Hernandez at 432-336-3803. Hernandez Sanitation, a proud member of the Fort Stockton community, always supporting all the athletic and extracurricular activities in Fort Stockton schools.
All right, we're back, and we're going to wrap up the ball game for you. The Fort Stockton Prowlers lose this game by a score of 69-22 to the Randall Lady Raiders. Randall improves to 21-11 overall. Fort Stockton ends its season with a 17-17 mark. And for Canyon, they outscored us 21-4 in the first, 15-3 in the second, 23-5 in the third, and it was even scoring in the fourth quarter, 10-10. Carmela Guerrero had 10 for Canyon Randall. Kenna Thomas had 10. Layla Romero had 10. Avery Taylor had 10. Sadie Sanchez had 18. Azariah Gillum had 3. Reese Haggard had 3. And Tanera Gray had 11. And they shot 12 out of 19 from the free throw line tonight. For Fort Stockton, Theodore Wieslad had 4 points. Demaya Vaughn had 5. Victoria Maldonado had 4. Kimberly Norman had 1. And Kaylin Reeves had 8 points. All right, the Canyon and Andrews game is final. Canyon has beaten Andrews tonight by a score of 73-18. So Canyon defeats Andrews tonight. Seminole is about to play Canyon West Plains in Friendship, and Greenwood is going to play Pampa, but I'm not sure when or where on that one. So the Fort Stockton Prowlers and the Andrews Lady Mustangs have been eliminated from the playoffs by the Northern District, by District 4-4A tonight, as Andrews loses to Canyon, Fort Stockton loses to Canyon Randall. Well, but be sure and join us tomorrow night as the Fort Stockton Panthers play our final district game against Monahans. That'll be in Monahans tomorrow night, and we'll have that game live on KFST, AM and FM, KFSTradio.com, and also on our YouTube page. That's going to wrap it up from Brownfield High School. Again, our final tonight, Randall 69, Fort Stockton 22.
You've been listening to Fort Stockton High School Prowler basketball on KFST, AM and FM, KFSTradio.com, and KFST's YouTube page. Prowler basketball has been brought to you by Alamo Tire and Auto Repair, Joe's Place in Cantina, West Texas Eye Care, the Sagebrush Cafe, Permian Basin Abstract, Weiss Tire Pros, Pecos County State Bank, Triple R Welding, Sawyer Insurance, Julie's Easy Press, Heritage Funeral Home, Hernandez Sanitation, the Guadalajara Mexican Grill, Fort Stockton Insurance Agency, K-Bob Steakhouse, Fort Stockton ISD, the First National Bank, Designer Carpets and Interiors, CTG Express, Concept Inc., Concessa Ready Mix, Citibank, Cactus Health Services, Bucks Lube Center, Big Ben Concrete, M&J Fast Lube, M&J Trucking, the Steakhouse Restaurant, Triple G Supply and Services, Air Lawn Furniture, Appliances and Outdoor, Ram Country of Fort Stockton, Salceda Family Medicine and Urgent Care, Bienvenidos Mexican Food Restaurant, Angie Miles at Turnkey Realty, and by Amistad Motors. Thanks for tuning in for Prowler Basketball.